Hi guys, welcome to another video. Kev's had an idea, so I thought I'd take that idea and make it better so you'd like it.
You both know it was my idea, don't you? Regardless, it was a good idea.
You might find yourself at a fancy restaurant with me. You might find yourself at a low-end fast food joint with Kev. You might find yourself at an interview. But then, while you're minding your own business at the table, out of nowhere, as you can see, sometimes things happen really fast. So we're going to deal with it in our fast reactive way.
In this video, we're going to have a few tips and tricks which you can use.
We're going to combine two things we've done already into one. Don't forget, subscribe, like, share.
Ring the notification bell and drop us a comment down below.
Where you put your cane for a seated attack and quick draw is very important. Now, back in the good old days when I didn't have this problem, I would put my cane round the back here, out the way, so I could enjoy my festival edibles, as it were, and the cane was out the way and I could reach around and grab it when I'm leaving the restaurant. But, as all things, we test it, we want to pressure test it, and playing with this with Dad and Kev, obviously, so when, oh dear, I've been flummoxed. No chance of getting it. I actually got my hand on it before I was grabbed, but I lost the grip, and this is on straight away, and he hasn't even applied pressure or started dragging me yet. So this didn't work for me. So I tried a different method, because trial and error is the basis of all great discovery. So I placed it between my legs. Obviously this is going to interfere with my sustenance. So at a slight angle, I have everything I need, and it's here, quite handy if anything ever happens. So what we were thinking, right, now I could got that on quick. So, it would have been good, but I'd have to either clear the table. He's really dragged me back, but the more he drags, the more that's on, and I don't want that. So it could work. Maybe it's not quick enough for what we're doing. So I thought I'd look at the experts, and then I thought I'd look at Kev. So what I did was do the Kev method of laying it across my lap, because this is excellent. As long as there's not too many close people around, I can do a lot from here, and Dan knows it. Whether it's I'm going to apply pressure here, I've now got a clear airway. I don't have to see him. I know his head's around there. I can just throw this. The techniques you can use are entirely up to you. I just find throwing my hands back in a panic and then maybe bringing him forward, but it's that initial attack that I want to make him stop. So if, like some of my family, you find it's a disastrous affair to have a meal with them, or you dine with some nefarious characters, or perhaps you might sojourn to the lesser areas of the decadent parts of where you live, this might be useful. So what we're going to do is look at that without the table, or as we say in France, sans table. Get in, Dan. So, okay. Whenever we're out and about and Kev's in the chair, he always has his canes in the chair like this. Phoenix position, they can come up. We've got these nice javelin strikes, and obviously he can assist himself up if he needs to. Whereas I tend to plonk it here, or if it was the table, as we said earlier, put it on here. But a very silly thing to do, I think, and I do it out of blind habit now. Now, no table. I'm not going to do the one behind because it's ineffective really. It's a handy place to put your cane, but not a good defensible position. Now, this is a great position. I use this if I'm on public transport, taxis, buses, trains, automobiles. But if Dan comes up and he does the technique nice and slow, now remember, he stuck his left arm around me, so I know where his head, I can actually feel his head on me. Now if I couldn't, I would assume it was over here. So this is brilliant. I can just bring this over, I can, whatever technique suits you. And bear in mind, he's pulling and dragging. So whatever you do, it has to be quick. Now normally, my cane would be in this position. I can't, if it was this way, much easier to put in, but my face got in the way. So as he's pulling, I am actually going to be striking. I've turned my head. As I'm turning my head, I've created a gap for this, and I've given myself a nice clear shot. I can't strike him with a crook, I can swing it round. I only need that one strike to disorientate and distract him, and then I've got all sorts of weird, wonderful things I can start doing. I would strike, if I can keep a hold of that, I can lever, I can simply do a nice swing set round. I only have to do that a few times, but beware of your elbow. It's target optimization. Even from this point here, I got his arms, I can rip. As soon as you react, you're no longer the victim, you're not the prey, you're the predator. So unconsciously, his mindset will change as well. The key to this is find the technique which works for you and repeat, practice, practice, practice. So as soon as that's on, my first reaction will be to pluck here. He may be pulling me back. I like to swing, and I will swing even if I get dragged to the floor. I've struck him very hard in two spots, preferably the neck and head, and then I'm coming round to his legs. If I need to, the other side. I would do nothing clever or fancy because I'm a simple guy. His plan, round the neck, drag, stomp. As Mike Tyson once says, everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. As soon as that's on, I've changed his plan. I'm not the victim, I've disrupted his plan. He has to rethink his plan whilst then becoming my prey in this situation. His plan of attack has been disrupted by my plan of defence. My plan is to react spontaneously, so with that pull, I'm coming through, he's off balance, I'm striking, oh there's your knee, well done. At this point I can start thinking about doing more interesting stuff, because I am calm and collected, he's on the retreat. All the techniques we do, they are flinch techniques, what you want to train yourself to do. Disrupt their plan, gather our thoughts. We're not trying to destroy them, we're trying to eliminate them from their attack, to gather our thoughts so we can put our plan of defence into action, whatever it is. Remember the OODA sequence, this is where it will come in. Observing, getting your action in, deciding what you're going to do, doing it and making sure it's worked.
I knew what I was going to do and I applied it. As soon as Chris started plucking, getting the cane out and stuff, I was off balance straight away and he definitely felt it. So as I was trying to pull, that was actually hurting me more than it was hurting Chris.
So just for Dan, we're going to do it from this position. Works with the table unless you're really tucked in tight, but then why would they pull you out? Yeah, don't do this to waiters and be polite with the chair, by the way, because that may happen. Stranger things have happened at sea, but with or without the table, it's going to be the same thing. So from here, he's pulling me back. Oh no! So this will be my initial reaction. I can feel contact. If I miss and go over, it doesn't matter because I can give him a hug. So you've got the option there. I can pluck straight in. I can do my strikes, but this is so much more versatile. I could, in theory, hook the neck, but why? Because I can just pull this down, which is why I get my hand free and give him the old salute strike, as we would call it. And then I have my swing set. This is my preferred way. Over, down, distract. Now, as you know, I do like pressure points. Some people believe in them, some don't. We do it from an anatomy and physiology kind of way. I've got points I can strike. In a panic, am I going to hit that at the right angle, at the right time? Possibly, I might go for it. But I think if I disrupt the computer system first, I can then worry about the offensive system down here. If that's disrupted, there it is, I can then got more time to deal with this, and if I need to, I can rub these pressure points. We have been asked, don't forget, you can get some fancy merch like mine on Teesprings. There will be a link in the description. That was part one. Part two, we will be covering different attacks. We will be covering them with two canes and the chair, and Kev's favourite, the half cane.
Hit the notification bell above and you'll get a notification every time we post a video.
Don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Don't forget to ring that bell.
Ding! and drop us a comment down below.
We do appreciate your comments, and as always, free the fear. Oh look, I've got a t-shirt.
You do.
I need a tiny tiger of terror now. If you like the video, there is more down below.
Have a look down below, see if there's anything you fancy.
And if there isn't, and there's something you do fancy, drop us a line, and we'll fancy you up.